Hello SCU Law students. This is another segment of SCU Law Tech Tips. My name is Ed Maniquil. I'm with Law Technology. The first thing you need to do for Examplify, whether you're going to be the first time installing it or updating it, is just to make a backup. For Mac OS, should be easy. Hook up your favorite external disk drive and make a backup. Once it's finished, go on to the next step. The Examplify install summary is as follows for Mac OS: is verify portal registration credentials, obtain Examplify install file from Examsoft's portal registration site, download, unpack, and run Examplify installer, register your local copy of Examplify, and download and run all mock exams. Let's verify your Examsoft portal registration credentials. As an admitted SCU Law student, whether you are 1L at the beginning of the fall semester, a transfer that's coming in either in the fall or early spring, or you're a returning SCU Law student, you'll get a portal registration sent to you via Law Student Services. It's probably sent to you from an email address, Mike Flynn. Within that email, there'll be your 11-digit student ID, which serves as your user ID for the portal registration, and the initial password. Now that you have that email, let's go and verify that you can get into the portal registration. Go out to examsoft.com, click on Login, Student Exam Taker. The institution or the institution ID is SCU Law. Select Santa Clara University School of Law. Click Continue. You want to click on the Examsoft portal, but then you're met with a prompt that says only use these supported browsers, so you're going to have to either use Firefox or Chrome. Since we're using Safari, we're going to have to switch to one of these browsers. Let me switch now. Okay, we switched over to Chrome. Let's go back out to examsoft.com. Click on Login, Student Exam Taker. The institution ID again is SCU Law. Select Santa Clara University School of Law. Click on Continue. Then click on the Examsoft user portal. Do a login. And now that you're at the Santa Clara University School of Law portal registration site. So here's where you enter your 11-digit student ID and your initial password. Once you're logged in, you can change your password and then make sure you log out and test it again. Put in your 11-digit student ID and then your password. Now that your 11-digit ID and password has worked and you went in there and hopefully changed your password to something more suitable for you, you'll log back out and log back in to test it. Now you're at the Examsoft portal registration console. Here you can, again, go to your account, change your password or update it, see the requirements for both PC and Mac, and most importantly, download the Examsoft installer. So let's go ahead and do that now. Now you're downloading it. At the time of this recording, the latest Examplify install file for the Mac OS is version 2.5. Now that you've downloaded it, go ahead and go out to your Finder. We'll go out to your Downloads area, and you'll see it there, Examplify 2.5 DMG, which is the compressed file. Now to unpack it, all you have to do is double-click on the DMG file. Within the DMG file, you're going to have exemplify_sign.pkg, which is the package file. And all you need to do at this point is double-click on it to run it. At the beginning of the install process for Examplify, If Examplify detects that you have an M1 CPU, meaning that you're running the latest Apple M1 chip, it'll ask you to run Rosetta for the first time. You'll need to run that first before you can install Examplify. If you choose Not Now, then it's going to error out and you can't install Examplify until you install Rosetta. If all is good and you've installed Rosetta, you can click on Continue. After you click Continue, go ahead and scroll through the license, click Continue again. You're going to agree, click Install, put in your local profile password. This is the one that you use to log into your local profile on your computer. It's going to write some files, run some scripts, and it's going to want to access some of your system events. You're going to click on OK. It'll take about a minute to run all these processes, validate all the packages, and then run Examplify for the first time. You're going to get to the software license agreement. You're going to scroll down and then click on Agree. You're going to add a new account. So for the institution ID, you're going to type in SCU Law. Select Santa Clara University School of Law. Click on Next. For your user ID, it's your 11-digit student ID. And then your password. This is the same 11-digit ID and password that you use to get into your portal registration site. And then click Sign In. Once you've logged in and completed your final registration of your local copy of Examplify, it'll take you to the Examplify console. Here you can set some preferences, look at the license agreement, some settings, look at your exam history. But most importantly, what you want to do first after you've logged in and checked out all the features of the console is to download all the mock exams. So go ahead and download all the mock exams by selecting. You'll see the bar here that's selected. Download the exams. Do the same thing for the secure. Download the exam. And also for the semi-secure, download exam. When you get ready to run the mock exams, the exam password is going to be Bronco 5. So that's BRONCO, the number 5. So that's all lowercase, BRONCO, number 5. When you get ready to run your mock exams, make sure to check your AG ID where it says 11-digit student ID. It should be a 4-digit ID. That's your anonymous grading ID. It should already be pre-filled. Also check to make sure that it says your name here and your 11-digit student ID, and also that it says Santa Clara University School of Law. And also note the version here. So you have an upcoming exam, and you've got a notification that says you're going to be needing to download the exam template. So when you get that notification, you can refresh the exam list here. And the exam templates for that course is going to show up somewhere in this section. All you got to do is select it, just like you selected the mock exams here, and then you just download it. Click the download button, and it'll download the exam template. Once you're ready to take the exam, follow instructions, either if it's a remote exam, meaning that they provide you the password, or if it's an in-class exam, they're going to provide you the password on the dry erase board.